And welcome back, everyone. My relatively quick review, like no more than 10-minute review, and for me, that's a quick review of the menu. I caught this with my girlfriend last night. We had seen the trailers and we're like, yeah, this looks kind of fun and interesting. Looks kind of cool. Let's see what this movie has to bring for us. What it has to offer. And we sat down, we watched it, and I gotta tell you, I've still got plenty of movies to see till the end of the year between. Geez, we're already halfway through November. Christ. Um, Between now and December 31st, this will probably be my top 10 of the year. This was fantastic. I mean, across the board, everyone is fantastic acting wise. Ray Fiennes, though, is like him and Anya Taylor Joy are just electric on the screen. Like you have no idea who's playing who, what is ultimately going on for a little bit. Is everyone going to make it out of there alive? It is fantastic. I mean, this. I will say real quick. The story from what you get in the trailer is he is like a master chef. He has this restaurant on this island, and it's like 1,250, 12,500. I don't know what it was exactly. But it was a lot. I think it was like 1,250. They said so 1,250 a head. And you only serve 12 people a night, and there's a certain group of people who are brought to the island. Nicole and Killjoy are one of them, and things start fine, but then the night starts to go awry, and they are all brought there for a reason. And what's that reason? Well, and there you go. And I'll say this: this movie is not what you think it is, in the sense that it's not it kind of is like in a style of an Agatha Christie kind of murder mystery, whatever, but it's not really that. There is no real mystery as to what is going on. They kind of lay that out pretty quick. It's a mystery. It's not even a mystery of why it's going on. They again kind of just bring up, throughout the movie why he's doing this, why things are happening the way they are. But it's more of it's not in the who, what, when, or why, but it's more of what is the ultimate conclusion? Where does the menu ultimately end? How does the menu finish? Because you obviously get the character of Anya Taylor-Joy, who, even by the trailer, is, and again, I never reveal anything at this point, or these days, I never reveal anything that isn't in the trailer, who is someone who's not supposed to be there for one reason or another. So now you're wondering, is she there? Is she like a counter agent? Is she just an innocent bystander? What's going on with her? And it is just fantastic to watch. This is one of those films that is perfectly paced, perfectly edited, and perfectly timed. It is a film that doesn't need to be any longer or any shorter. It has an ending that is just perfect. It never seems to drag. You are invested the whole time because these characters are so unique and dynamic. One of the things I've always heard is the greatest special effect you have on camera is an actor's face, and like a lot of these actors, just the way they're acting is fantastic. Nick, like I said, Ray Fiennes he could very well get nominated this year no joke. He could very well get nominated because he's running the gamut of so many emotions. You don't know. He is menacing. He is funny. He is charming. He is unhinged. He's sympathetic. You feel bad for this man, and yet he's doing terrible things. There is a scene in this movie, and I'm not going to say, obviously I'm not giving anything away. He's a chef, so he cooks. But he does something. He makes something. And the way it ultimately plays out for the scene and the characters involved in the scene is nothing short of like, that's brilliant storytelling right there. That really is. They do a thing in the movie where like each like kind of act, and there's because it's like multiple courses of a meal. Each act is like punctuated with the course, which I'm like, okay, that's pretty funny. When a character, and obviously you can tell, characters do die in this movie, but when a character dies, there's there's an add-on into on one of the courses because of it. It's very funny. And that's the thing. This this is, I wouldn't call it a straight out comedy, but this is like a weird mix of a thriller comedy, a dark comedy, but a comedy nonetheless. It is funny. It's actually very funny. And one character says a line about being I live in Massachusetts, so one character makes a mention of living in Massachusetts, and one of the guys that are there goes, "Yeah, hell yeah!" It's like, yeah, hell yeah. Not from that part of Massachusetts, but screw it, hell yeah. Man, and I mentioned this, and my girlfriend's like, Anya Taylor-Joy. First off, Anya Taylor-Joy is just a fantastic actress, but she's it took. I mean, I never found her attractive, but she was also a little on the young side for me when she first came on the scene. But now that she's definitely not, I mean, she's still a lot younger than I am, but she's now definitely in an age range where it's like it would not be creepy if I dated her. I can say if I'd say no, I've got a supreme celebrity crush on Anya Taylor-Joy. She is so unnaturally beautiful. She literally is pulling off a combo of a leather jacket, a very nice dress, and like punk or rock boots. And I'm like, she's pulling that look off. Damn. And like I said, the scenes between her and Ray Fiennes, she has multiple. They are just, they're so good. But everyone else is fantastic. John Leguizamo, which, by the way, I don't know if they imply he's playing John Leguizamo, but he's playing an actor. God, what are some of the Nick Holt's character is very interesting, because and I can't give too much away, but he's foodie. Honestly, I got a lot of a Charles Boyle from Brooklyn Nine-Nine from this character at first because he's a foodie, and then where you see ultimately why he's there and why she's there, and where his story is. You have very interesting feelings about that character when it's all said and done. You get the art, you get the food critics, who what's the unnamed post prime actor, food played by Janet McTeer, McTeer, and Paul Edelstein, who is her editor. So there's that as well. Then you get the douchebags who work for the guy who owns his restaurant, stuff like that. So you get a really fun group of characters together that really make for a fun time on screen. And it tends, despite how fun I'm saying and funny this film actually is, it's still tense. You don't know who's making it out of this film, if anyone is making it out of this film. So it really is a what is going to happen next movie. And again, I won't give the ending away, but the ending is perfect. So yeah, I adored this film. I really did. The more I think on it, the more I loved it. I can't go into any more without really talking about spoilers. All I will say is it made me really hungry for food, for a specific type of food. There's a scene where they make something that I go, and I lean over and goes that is that thing looks so freaking good. She's like, yes, it does. So yeah, I love the menu. Two thumbs up right away. This will probably be in my top 10 of the year. Easy. But then again, maybe not. I like the next 30 film or 20 films, depending on how many films I see. I mean, I'm just trying to think how many more films I'm actually going to see this year. That's a good question. Seeing as we got a little while, I said around between 5 and 10. We got a few extra minutes here. Let's actually see how many films I'm probably going to at least make the attempt to go out and see this year for the rest of the year. Let's see the menu. She's not going to see. She's going to see Strange World. A, I was requested to see it, but B, I was going to see it anyway. Which comes out. Does that really come out Tuesday? That comes out Tuesday. Wow. Okay. Hell, I play. I have a weekly poker game to go to. Maybe if I get out of poker early enough, and by that I mean I lose. Maybe I'll go catch a screening of this on Tuesday. But then we have Devotion, Bones and All, the Fabelmans. Oh, I know I am going to check out at least one of those. May, because that's Wednesday, and I had that Wednesday's my day off, and then Thursday would be Thanksgiving, and after the fact, I'd go see a movie anyway. So maybe I'll try to do at least the Fablemans and either Bones and All or Devotion. Bones and All looks like it's gonna be a. I don't know if it's. I'm sorry, what? Sorry, I'm looking at if I were to bring this up, would it come up? No, it won't. I'm looking at the remaining movies of the year, and they list Bones and All as an adventure. It's like you realize it's a film about young romance and cannibals who eat people. Um, so I have no idea, but if I were to guess, I'll probably end up seeing Bones and All and the Fablemans along with Strange World. So that's three. Other than that, though, we don't have really anything else coming out for a good chunk of the year. And then that would mean Violent Night. Violent Night would be the next one. Definitely seeing that. Let's see here. Nothing coming out really until, oh man, there's not even anything coming out for the week after that. And you get Avatar: The Way of Water. I'm obviously seeing that. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. That's on my to watch list. Babylon probably will be on my list. I Want to Dance with Somebody might be on my list. Women Talking. I have no idea what that is. So it looks like I've gotten potential 8 more films to see this year. So a Fablemans, though, it looks like it might also be on the top 10 today or this list. So or this year. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Until then, though, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, watch our review something, put in the comments below. We'll do a video at some point. Hit that bell if you want to be notified. Let me know what you thought of the movie if you did see it. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or did you think it was mediocre? Let me know. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.